Now, this article is another one about the Everton Stadium relocation consultations. It says Everton's new stadium project moved a significant step forward last week as the club announced a series of public consultations. Consultation will begin in November under the campaign banner of the People's Project, and the 17 days will mark the start of a formal process leading to an all-important planning application. This represents a major step forward for the club, and already the potential plans are building up a wide range of support. But as ever, a new update on this project has thrown up a lot of questions over how the Blues will be moving forward over the coming weeks and months. So here are a few frequently asked questions on the project and the current answers to them as we stand now. What is the current timescale of the project? This is one of the big ones. The club have always been pretty vague about an exact timeline for the project at Bramley Moor, as there are so many variables that can, of course, still cause delays along the way. However, now there does seem to be a more solid timescale in place. Everton are preparing to submit a planning application in the second half of 2019, which will be decided on by Liverpool City Council, and the upcoming public consultations will be crucial to that process going smoothly. From then, the intention is that construction will begin 6 months after approval of the application, and it's expected to take approximately 3 years from spade in the ground to the first ball being kicked at the new stadium. How will the stadium be funded? The exact answer to this hasn't been announced yet. But what can be determined is that Everton have a number of funding options available to them, including a selection of institutions in the private sector. The Liverpool City Council option, which includes a loan from the Public Works Loan Board, is still on the table, but it's understood that it's becoming less and less likely by the day. What will the capacity of the new stadium be? One of the most divisive issues that's come out of the new stadium project. Ever since Bramley Moor was announced as the preferred site for Everton's new stadium back in January 2017, there have been long discussions between supporters over how big the capacity should be. The fact is there isn't an exact number yet. However, the final capacity remains subject to designs on the project being completed and ongoing consultation with supporters and other stakeholders. The club is working with industry experts to assess the optimum capacity, taking into account planning, size, mass and the look and feel of a stadium on the Bramley Moor dock site. Will the council still benefit if Everton choose to go private? Regardless of what option Everton choose, the council would still benefit from the project. More than 15,000 jobs will be created, the city will benefit from 1.5 million visitors annually and will garner £32 million of new local income. And of course the stadium will also accelerate the Liverpool Water scheme in North Liverpool, bringing a large scale of redevelopment to an underutilised part of the city. So there are still massive positives for the city, even if Everton decide to go down the private route. Does Everton own Bramley Moor Dock? Technically no, but effectively the area is under the control of Everton Football Club. The Blues have completed a lease agreement with Peel Land and Property, who are the landowners, assuming a 200-year lease subject to the club receiving planning permission. Is it possible to build something as large as a stadium on an infilled dock? Well, yes. Liverpool's famous Three Graces are built on infilled docks, as is Liverpool One. How will the development protect the historic assets of the site? Bramley Moor Dock is located within a World Heritage Site. Everton and its design team will be actively working with Liverpool City Council, Historic England, UNESCO and other relevant parties to ensure that the proposed stadium scheme protects some of the historic assets of the site. The Blues are committed to delivering an iconic stadium which takes its reference from and responds to the World Heritage Site designation. Additionally, in order to maintain Bramley Moor Dock as part of a dock network, a water link across the dock will be retained between Sandon Half Tide Dock to Nelson Dock. The dock walls will also be preserved as part of the proposed scheme, along with other above-ground assets. It's also planned to restore the listed hydraulic tower on the site and make it open to the public.